What's my mother name?
What's up guys, KW175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and we are in update 6.2.1 and the cute Pokemon turned out to be Eeveelutions. Now, we're going to take a look at those. We have the Queen's Cup that just started as well, but they have special boosters, so they're not going to be free, they're not going to be a part of an event. You're going to have to open up boosters. So there's UX Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. So there's a tier booster pack. You're going to have to pretty much work your way from a single all the way to a 10 pack. Now you're going to have to do it in the specific pack for these. But basically the way it works is you start off spending 50 gems and you work your way up spending 500. So it's just like normal packs in terms of singles, doubles, quads, sextuples, and the 10 packs. It's going to end on September the 3rd, so at 159 UTC. So if you want to get them or have a shot at trying to pull them, you're going to have to do it before September the 3rd. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the figures, and then I'll explain a little bit more on how it works if you're not 100% sure. Eevee, Vaporeon, they're definitely better than their rare forms. And that's pretty much it. And then there's some other megas like Mega Altaria, Ampharos, Sceptile. Now I would not mind getting the Mega Swampert. I've yet to pull a Mega Swampert, so I'd really like to get one of those. There's really not a whole lot that I want in these packs though, guys. Taking a look, we have Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Eevee, which are the new ones, and we have Mega Ampharos, Mega Altaria, Mega Swampert, Blaziken, Sceptile. Not too bad. 0.1% to pull them, and from what I hear, the drop rates don't really increase, but they kind of do based off your guaranteed rarity. Ampharos, Gallade, Altaria, Scizor, Blaziken, Sceptile, Lucario, Swampert, Aggron, Mewtwo. There's some good Pokemon in here. It just depends on what you guys need. Glalie, Salazzle, Brionne, Ludicolo, Sableye, Combusken, Grovyle, Polito, Ghastly, Marshtomp, Kirlia, and Ralt. Feebas, Swablu, Lombre, Salandit, Lampet, Litwick. You guys get the picture. Not a whole lot of great uncommons. It's just not for me. And I don't think the UX forms are good enough for me to put in a lot of gems. Basically, you're gonna have to spend, it's 1,150 gems, because you start off with 50 gems, then you got to spend 100, then you got to spend 200 guaranteed rare, then you spend 300 for your sextuple guaranteed EX, and then your 10 pack is 500 gems. You're guaranteed a UX. So I mean, it's actually not too bad. For an extra 150 gems, you're guaranteed an EX and a UX, versus 1,000 gems and you're guaranteed 2 EXs if you would open 2 10 packs. So Eevee is able to evolve into the UX forms and the rare forms, which I think is pretty cool. So, if you pull the UX Eevee, you don't have to have the UX Eeveelution. You can still use your rares. The branching thing, we're going to take a look at that as well. It's pretty cool, and I confirmed on how it works. Shout out to Pericles. Vaporeon. All these Pokemon kind of have the same theme in the ability. They're able to go through your own Pokemon, and then you can go through specific types. They also stay at a 3 MP, so even off the bench on your first turn, you're going to be able to come off the bench as a 3 MP. You don't get that negative 1 MP. And then they have a built-in counter attack. So Jolteon actually looks pretty cool. Go through water and flying types. Again, so it's a 3 MP no matter what, unless you have a marker. If both your entry points are held down, you're going to get that built-in counter attack as a 4 MP. And yes, you can use counter attack on top of that for a 5 MP. So these are going to be pretty nice for defending against Rush, and could synergize pretty well with the Rotom, with the washing machine Rotom, turning everything into water type. So the wheels aren't too bad. They definitely look better than the rares. So these are screenshots that Pericles tweeted to me on Twitter. If you take a look on the left here, you can see multiple Pokemon are checked, 9 out of 11. So basically, you just have to go through one by one, set the evolution, then in the match, you'll be prompted and you could just swipe through until you find the evolution that you want to evolve into for that match. So you're going to be able to strategize a lot better with the Eevee in the Eeveelution. You know, Eevee's guaranteed to evolve, so that's kind of the branching evolution ability of the UX Eevee. You can set more than just one Eeveelution. You can basically go through and set every single one that you have, and then pick the best one depending on what your opponent is running. Now, if you don't have gems and you don't want to risk your luck trying to pull them, you can come into the material exchange. You can spend 5,000 gems. Do I think it's worth it? Like, not right now. I don't think so. Like, the wheels are cool. Like, Eevee can do 130, but Eevee evolves anyway. Like, they look really awesome, but I only need Mega Swampert. Like, I'm literally only missing 9 UXs and 1 EX. Like, I have a lot of the figures. There's really, like, if Mega Gyarados was in there as well, then I think I would do it, because it's a guaranteed UX. You know, Mega Gyarados, Mega Swampert, those are 2 that I need, and then having the chance of pulling one of the Eeveelutions. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind, but as you can see, I'm only at 2247. So this is the Queen's Cup. These are the rewards, and there's some pretty good rewards. We have UX rare metals, ingots, and then we have the Mega Gyarados. We've been waiting for a really long time. Let's go ahead. We're going to take a quick look at the figure, and it has a 140, which is going to be a 160 if assuming you evolve from Magikarp, which why wouldn't you? And basically, it's kind of like Manaphy and Milotic kind of, in one. It's going to heal all your burn Pokemon when it hits the field by evolving, coming off the bench, but it also prevents all your Pokemon from becoming burned. Not just your water types, all your Pokemon. And then your water and dark types are going to get a +10 each. So, Mega Gyarados is going to have a 160, a 180 with the +20. And then if you do have a Manaphy, you're going to be hitting for 210 damage. So that's pretty good. And it's also going to have a 3-star Storm. 0 miss at level 5 as well, which is pretty good. I don't know. Like, just that Hyper Beam, that's the main drawback. Because, you can't really win if you're hitting Hyper Beam. If you're threatening game and you hit Hyper Beam, the opponent's just going to get to keep continuously going until you basically hit Storm. So, I don't know. Like, I like Mega Gyarados. It looks cool. Maybe I'll try it out. I mean, it's powerful. That Storm is really nice. Basically, August 29th is when the Queen's Cup ends. 7:59 UTC as normal. Mega Gyarados. We also have a, this is happy hour. Again, 2 to 2:59 UTC. Then 1400 to 1459 UTC. So if you're going to spend gems to grind matches, you want to try to do it in one of those time blocks, because you're going to have the highest chance of being challenged by Carolyn, and you get a lot more points from Carolyn. Like, yeah, her deck can be a little bit more tough, but it's not too bad. But if you get into the top 3,000, you're going to be able to get this Mega Gyarados mask. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know how much I'm going to rock it, but I'll definitely rock it out for a little bit. It's generally not that hard, guys. If you're watching this video, like, I don't even try for the top 3,000. I just get my achievement rewards, and I always end up in the top 3,000. So just play, try to get the EX cube and all the points, and you should be able to get the top 3,000. Now, here's our single ticket for our apology, and we're gonna get into the booster opening, guys. So guys, we have a ton of boosters to open. We're going to start off with this enhancement booster, but we're going to have a triple rainbow before the end of the video, and there's also going to be some 10 packs and some singles. Boom, 30 Carbonite. You always love to see it. And if you guys enjoy these booster opening videos, definitely leave a like if you guys enjoy it. That's the one thing you can do to help support the channel. If you guys enjoy the video, just make sure you leave a like. And if you don't enjoy it, let me know down in the comments. Obviously we're not going to be able to appeal to every single person, but we try. But for the most part, if you guys just enjoy the channel and enjoy the content, just don't forget to leave a like. It really does help out a lot. That's the one thing you guys can do to help support the channel. So we do get a Jolteon out of one of those golds. Just, gonna get an uncommon out of this, but we do get an EX ingot. We got the Tortonata in the background. Was trying that out. I did spend 4,000 material, so I did craft the Tortonata, and we are gonna get a Poliwhirl, which I think is much better these days. you know, to be honest, there's a lot of wheels that Poliwhirl counters pretty heavily. And Politoad's not that bad. Poliwrath is also pretty good. So I think getting the evolution from the Poliwhirl is pretty viable. Definitely, 100%. But we got another single. We are going to be starting with the gold. Doesn't turn over, but you guys know it is going to be a rare, though. It's just going to be a Sharpedo. And we have another single ticket. And it's just going to be an uncommon by the looks of it. And it's going to be an Oricorio. We'll take an Oricorio. And we have another enhancement booster. Going to be a common, uncommon ingot. And we get a common cube. 10 Carbonite. Not too bad. 10 Carbonite or higher, we're good with. And we are just going to get a common out of the black box. Like, I generally get better pulls from the black box. 5 Carbonite. I think that's the minimum. I think that's about, yeah, 5 for the black box. Another EX ingot. We will take that in 10 Carbonite. We will definitely take that. And we have a triple rainbow. Guys, you guys remember, like, my last booster videos? We got a double EX pull. If you guys have yet to see those, go check them out. It's like a 3-part booster opening series. There's time boosters, a ton of triple rainbows, and 10 packs and singles. And our second rainbow is going to be another rare, a Weavile. I'm going to get a Poliwag and a Magnemite. I am working on chain leveling my Magnemite. Sometimes whenever I do the hotels, I'll play the hotel that I get the Magnemite from. Oh, man. 3 rares in a row. I mean, what can you expect whenever you get a double EX pull? And then we were pulling like UX cubes from the enhancement booster. Like, we had some pretty insane luck. So I'm curious to see how long it's going to be before I pull another, EX figure or a cube. Either or doesn't really matter to me. Like, an EX is an EX. Sometimes the cube is better than the figure, to be honest. Like, these lock boxes have been horrible for me. Horrible. But we do get an EX ingot, just stacking up the gold, like 5,351,000 at this point. Another rare ingot, uncommon cube, 10 Carbonite. Definitely going to take it. Stacking that Carbonite up. You just never know whenever you're going to need it, whenever there's a couple figures that are just going to be super amazing, but they really need some Carbonite to be like as amazing as they can be. And we get another common cube. Definitely spent a lot of common cubes into the Alolan Sandshrew. I still feel like it's worth it. It's probably one of the best figures to put your cubes into. But I still haven't really been using it that much. And just 3 Carbonite. Then we get the dreaded white box. Just get a... yeah. Not that good. And it's going to be an uncommon. So we know we're getting an uncommon cube. And then just 3 Carbonite. So we got another lock box, and it's just going to be an uncommon. What else is new? But we do get an EX rare metal, which I want rare metal more than coins, because I have a ton of coins. I've never had an issue with running out of coins. It's always the rare metal, and we get a Petalil. Not too bad of an uncommon. Another black box. Come on, give us one of those big Carbonite drops. We get another Magnemite. And 10 Carbonite. Hey, 10 or higher, I'm good with. I'm not going to complain. So we have another single ticket. Looks like it's going to be an uncommon. And another Poliwhirl. I'll take it. And we're going to jump into another single. And we have the gold. It's not going to turn over, but it could be. No, it's going to be a Tentacruel. Yuck. So hopefully we're going to be able to get something out of one of these single tickets. But, I never really expect too much. It's going to be a Relicanth. I mean, with all those Megas running around, like, maybe it could be good if you don't have a lot of Megas. And it's going to be a Sylveon. So, guys, it's time to open up one of these 10 packs. And I chose to open up one of these Chain Level 1, I guess you could call it the Mega Packs. Because I still need a Mega Sableye. I still need Mega Gallade. I still don't have a Mega Charizard X. I don't have Mega Beedrill. I don't really need that, though. I want another Houndoom, a Lurantis, a Zoroark. Like, there's some good Pokemon in here that I want. So I feel like it's worth it. It's a guaranteed EX. Hopefully we get a couple extra. Maybe get a Mega We're just gonna have to, you guys are gonna have to find out and see what we pull. So starting off with the first of 10, and it's gonna be an uncommon by the looks of it, gonna be an Udakuryu ballet style. And come on, Tia, I really want to get that Mega Sableye now. Mega Sableye is super good. And we're gonna get a Blastoise. Feels kind of bad, you know. But I mean, with that 140, and I do have the Mega Blastoise, like I have everything pretty much to run a good water deck. I only have one Feeny. Some people only run one Tapu Fini. Some don't run any, and, you know. But a lot of like the really good players high up do run 2 Tapu Fini. So I only have the one Feeny. I would like to get a second one, especially now that Megas are free. Potentially running like Altaria with the Mega set. Heracross, like I just wish they would take that thing out of boosters, man. That wheel is so bad. It's so bad. Charmander, pretty much the same thing. Charmander's like horrible. Just like a lot of these figures just need some reworks, like, or even if it was just like abilities, you know. Something that we were talking in the End Guild, they were saying like it could be a thing where all starters have a like negate a blue, negate a purple, and negate a gold, you know, because they have that low damage. And it's a gold. We do get a Sharpedo, but I kind of like that idea. I kind of like that idea. We do get an EX. Come on, it's gonna be a Rayquaza. So is that our? Yeah, that is our last one. So we got 2 EXs. Rayquaza, I'll definitely take because I still need chain levels on it. Blastoise, I mean, it is what it is, you know. Blastoise, I'm still not a big fan of. That 2-star mirror coat kind of sucks. But we are going to jump into a second 10-pack. So that's 1,000 gems just for these 2 packs. So I'm like, I want to roll the dice, guys. I'm going to roll the dice, and I'm like, come on. Like, I didn't really want those figures. We do get a UX on the first pull, and it is going to be a Mega Sableye. I'm like, heck yeah. Like, now I can go through other Pokemon, right? There's a ton of Megas running around with that gnawing plate. I couldn't be more excited. Like, when Mega Sableye first, I knew that it was going to be dropping. And, Lycanroc midday form. I already have a few of those. But whenever I first knew that Mega Sableye was going to be dropping, I was so hyped. Like, Sableye is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Mega Sableye is amazing. Just, I don't know, I just love Sableye and Mega Sableye. And I'm like, it can't even go through Pokemon. Like, what? But I'm glad. They fixed it, they buffed it, and now Megas are going to be... Yo! That is going to be a second Excadrill, too. I only had the one, so now we have 2 Excadrill. We can try to make a pretty annoying deck. Another gold? It's going to be another Lycanroc Midnight form. I'm not sure which one I like more. Like, the counter's really good, but, you know, the ability on the Midnight form, I don't know. I never really used either of them, to be honest, but I do like Lycanroc, so I don't know. I kind of wish they were more viable. And gonna get another Bayonet. So far, got the Mega Sableye. What? Another UX? Oh man, it's gonna be a Beedrill. It's gonna be a Mega Beedrill. Feels bad, but I didn't have one, so I'm not gonna be too mad about it. You know, and I ended up getting a Bronzor, which I guess I'm good with for chain levels, because everything on these are chain level 1. And we do end up getting another EX, and it is going to be the I almost said Mega Gallade. We got Gallade. We just got Gallade. It's new. So this was an incredible 10-pack, guys. We got Mega Sableye. We got Mega Beedrill. So 2 UXs, and we got an EX. So 2 UXs that were brand new, and an EX that was, like, you cannot do much better than that, guys. And I jump into another 10-pack. One last chance, guys. One last chance. Try to get that Mega Gallade, and we're going to get the Odakoryo Sensu style. But yeah, I was so happy about that last 10-pack that I opened. And to have a chain level on all of them, And now Gallade with the buff, Curlia got a buff, Mega Gallade got a buff. Like I almost want to craft Mega Gallade, because I only need now, I think I'm missing 10 figures. I think I'm missing 1 EX and 9 UXs. And we do end up getting Charizard. It's good for the chains. Charizard's pretty good now. I have Mega Charizard Y, which I definitely think is better for the 3MP and the Soar. And we're going to get another EX. I'm like, come on. It's going to be another Blastoise. I mean, it's chain levels. It's okay. Blastoise isn't horrible now. I mean, it does have that 140 base. And we get another EX. And we get a Lucario. Chain levels on Lucario. I'm all about that. I think I might put Lucario on one of my main league decks. I don't even really have a main league deck now. You know, I'm jumping between like the dragons. Then I had like the fire deck. Then I have kind of a few decks that I've been trying out that have like a few different elements to it. A Tyranitar. Really wish Tyranitar was better. Tyranitar should be like really good. And we end up getting another EX, but it's going to be a Gengar, which I guess I'm kind of good with. I have a chain level 10 Gengar, but you want it like chain level 9 or below. Like I have it chain level 6, so I think that gets me to a 7, or maybe that gets me to a 6. Can't remember. Another T-Tar. So we end up pulling 4 EXs. And we do get another Magnet Plate, which I'm good with. I only had 1, but I want to get that Lucario to chain level 9. Like Lucario, I think could definitely be in pretty much every league deck. And I have the Mega. I got it to a level 5 right away. But then I never used the Mega. But now that Megas are free, I'll definitely be using Pokemon that have Mega forms. And I mean, just Rayquazas everywhere. Lucario is just a good figure to have in your deck with that Aura Sphere. So Tia, you hooked it up, thanks. And now we have another lockbox. We're gonna, open up a few more time boosters, and you can see the gym in the background. If you guys missed my 2 gym videos, go check them out. We had some incredible matchups, and we have quite a few win streak boosters that we open up in that video. They'll all be linked below. I link a lot of my videos, and some of the most recent ones are linked toward the top. So we have another single ticket, seeing if we can get some kind of lucky pull before we end off the video, but we've already had some pretty amazing luck. We got Mega Sableye, we got Gallade, and then we got a Mega Beedrill, which, I mean, like, there's some people that have 3 Mega Beedrill. And I think you could run like kind of a Beedrill deck. Like Beedrill just recently got a buff. They decreased the miss, increased the toxic. So maybe with like a Wing Sphere. So then you'd be like 3MP, able to move through other Pokemon. Maybe pair it up with the Mega Venusaur and a Tapu Koko. Like, who knows? It could be pretty viable. Like Mega Beedrill will banish you for good. You pull off the cheese with Koko. Mega Venusaur is only for like 7 turns. So something to think about. I don't know. Like I need to have like a deck consultant, like somebody who's like really smart, been above 4K, just like really good at building decks, and have them put together some like really good decks. Because I have, like I said, most of the figures. I'm just, man, it takes a long time to like digest all the figures. Like we already have so many figures, and we still have so many figures that have yet to come to the game. But I just like run out of patience, and boom, another 30 Carmenite. Nice. But yeah, I run out of patience when it comes to putting together decks. I tend to try to find some of the best Pokemon and Pokemon that I like to run that kind of, go with my play style, and I put together that kind of deck. But get another Magnemite, and we get another cube common. I'm all about stacking those common cubes. They take forever to chain level a common figure. Only 3 Carmenite out of that. Another black box. I'm like, come on, give us a big Carmenite drop. And it's just gonna be 5. Feels bad. But I think that's gonna wrap this video up. Guys, remember, if you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the channel, definitely leave a like. And if you're new, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ring those bells so you're always notified when I upload. And you can follow me on Twitter at KW175. And until the next one, later guys.